Well, I hope my GoPro was on. I think it was on. First time I had to call the cops to get me rerouted. Coming off, I'm up in, it was a Lenape Street, East Lenape Street. No, East Chestnut Street. Coming onto a main street, had to turn right. Couldn't make the turn. I took up both lanes on my road and both lanes on Main Street. Couldn't make the turn at all by multiple feet. Telephone poles. Somebody hit the telephone poles because there were chunks taken out of them. Anyway, yeah. Blocked Main Street for a little while. Had to call 911. Had to get the local cops out here. Backed me up some. And then actually there was a quarry a couple miles down. So I actually could turn left. Even though I had to like multiple turn to get to that left without hitting the stop sign behind me and the telephone pole in front of me. That was stressful. Very stressful. That was more stressful than the other day in wherever I was, where I had to like take up all those lanes of traffic. That was only for a couple minutes. Here I was stuck. I never got stuck, but I couldn't make the turn. Anywho, I'm here off of Lenape Street, Lenape, maybe. And yeah, it used to be an old orchard farm, Synergy Installation in Bartow, Pennsylvania. Dude, pulling in here was fun. Rubbing the pine trees at the top, going around, had to make an extremely sharp U-turn to come back here to their one dock that they load and unload at. And to get into here, you have to go, you got to pull all the way across the street, and you're blocking the street, 40 mile an hour street, and there's a turn right there. So somebody's coming around that turn at 40 mile an hour, they're T-boning me or going underneath on me. So I had to get the guys to come out, and they got to block the streets every time a truck driver backs in here. Not fun. Sweating. That was stressful. That wasn't fun at all. I don't even know. Like, this is eastern, it's not even eastern Pennsylvania, it's southern-ish. Not good, man. That was... I'm here. I'm safe. I didn't hit anything. Nothing hit me. Some close calls. Had to call the cops for the first time. They got out pretty fast. They were awesome. The guys were great. They blocked the road for me officially so I could get turned. And yeah, just got a new pre-plan coming in, so I'm going to get some information written down and see what the routes look like. Hopefully they look better than this. I've made it to the DHL distribution warehouse in Quakertown, PA. I have 5 hours and 20 minutes left on my clock, and it's raining. It's pouring down, actually. They let me drop my empty, but they said the preloaded might not be ready for at least 3 more hours. Not bad. I mean, that'll still leave me 2 hours-ish on my clock if they take 3 hours. But dude, let me tell you, I despise Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Baltimore, but the Pennsylvania back roads, they might be the worst. They're old, they're not made for trucks, and it's freaking pouring down rain, it's dark, and it's, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Guys, Pennsylvania back roads, they might be at the top for me for the worst places to drive. I'm wore out. Man, just some days, it's like truck driving goes up and down. Some days are really good and you can make a lot of miles, which in return makes you money. Some days you don't have good luck. Today's one of those days, man. Not at all. So I sat at the DHL warehouse. I had 3 hours left on the clock. They tell me that the load won't be ready till 7:30 tonight. That's like an hour and a half past when my 16-hour clock runs out. Call fleet manager. So I sat there for 2 hours. Just sat there and watched YouTube, honestly, and twiddled my thumbs. Called fleet manager. Basically bobtailed it because I did drop my empty. Bobtailed it up 476 to I'm in Allentown at a service plaza. And freaking trucker path, man. I don't know why, but it's like their updates were from the other truck drivers. Lots full. 1 hour ago, lots full. I'm like, all right, I'm bobtailing it. I can find a spot. I get up here. There's 30 spots empty. Like, why are truckers doing that? So nobody else goes there? It's to the point now where I don't even really look at the lot is full or lot is empty or many spots on trucker path, because truckers are lying, man. So I don't get it. If it's empty or there's 30 spots, say that so other truck drivers can at least have some ease of mind when they're driving there. I don't know. That's just, I don't know why you would do that, man. So I go inside. I'm down I have a couple frozen meats in the freezer and I'm not unthawing anything. I'm going to go to bed in a little bit. It's dark, miserable. It's been like this all day. It's been a stressful day. Go inside. There's a Roy Rogers in there. I'm like, screw it. I'm getting some Roy Rogers. I haven't had Roy Rogers since I was probably like 3. They didn't have them in northeast Maryland anymore, near the Pennsylvania-Delaware line. Never again. I got a bacon cheeseburger, a fry, and a medium soda, and it was like $17. What the freak, dude? And it would be one thing if it was amazing burger. It was terrible. That burger's been sitting there all day. The fries were cold. Cold. I ate like 10 fries. I threw the fries away. The best thing that I got, oh, no ice in the soda machine. The best thing that I got were the onions and the pickles out of like the Fixins bar, which, by the way, probably shouldn't have got anything out of there because it didn't look the best. Anyway, I'm done complaining. Today's been just a miserable day. Kind of matches the weather. As far as I know, I'm going to pick up the load early tomorrow morning, take it down below Baltimore to Elk Ridge, Maryland, drop it off, and then I'm heading up to Flying J. Hoping to be there around noon to park this thing, go grab a shower and shave, and have some home time. I need it. And one more thing. What the freak, Allentown Service Plaza? It's like there's guardrails going down the middle of the parking lot. So you pull into one section, you can only get back on the highway going the same direction. I can't go back the way that I need to go. They I don't know if it's because it's a turnpike or something, but I can, I come north to get, and I got off to get in here. Now I need to go south tomorrow morning. It won't let you. There's like guardrails dividing the freaking parking lot. What the freak? $2:30 a.m. doing my pre-inspection. Not the time, man. Light bulb blew, front left light bulb. Hopefully this Plaza Center has light bulbs. I'm gonna go check out right now. Cash only. I don't carry cash on me, but they do have an ATM and they do have replacements. I found some, they're like $18. So $19.07 for the light bulb after $1.08 in tax. It's not the way I want to start today. Making my coffee. As soon as my coffee's going, I want it to be on the road. It's 3:08 now. I want it to be on the road by 3. So hopefully in the next 2 or 3 minutes I'll be on the road, so I'll be about 10 minutes late. And that's why I put that cushion in for today, for things to happen. I was thinking things would be traffic, you know, traffic related. I'm heading through Philly, I'm heading through Wilmington, Delaware, and Baltimore, Maryland. Wasn't expecting to be a light bulb out. Nevertheless, let's freaking get going. I think the wind's going to be, oh my God, I ripped the door out of my hand, jeez. Oh my God, guys. All right, so I made it here. The wind is insane right now. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Let's check. I want to check the pen, which was not in all the way. That's why we check it. Looking for that grease mark like I talked about earlier, and I do not see it. So that means that locking bar and safety jaws are all the way around the kingpin. The apron looks good. There's no gap in between the apron and the kingpin, or the fifth wheel plate. So now what I want to do, somewhat quickly, checking on the seals, I'm checking the pins, make sure they're not broken. Let's get our air and electrical hooked up. Oh my God. Days like this is when I miss that Florida weather. Got here right before 4, and I was planning on getting here 4. So even though I had that whole light bulb fiasco this morning, I got here exactly when I want it to be. You know how we have the A, B, C, D settings? I am way in front of the A. I'm almost all the way in front. I'll have to pull forward. I seen the on the bill of lading, it's only like 22,000 pounds, which should be good no matter where the setting is, because I won't exceed the 34,000 pounds. Oh my God. That's brutal. That's brutal. Hey. Okay, what do I want to do now? I want to pull forward, and gotta close the doors. I'll check the tires, see where the load's at, and we'll go from there. I gotta get the door shut. They said not to put the seal on until I'm at the guard shack so they can verify it. Could have holding 95 and 695. At rush hour, I had no way to avoid it though, but man, I sat 15 to 20 minutes, but I gave myself enough wiggle room this morning to where I made it here with 18 minutes to spare. Cutting it close though, cutting it close. So here's my current situation. I went in and checked in. I need to get on the driver's side of this truck here, but I have this guy in my way, and I got room here. I'm not concerned about that room, but I need to be able to pull forward, and that guy's, oh, he's leaving. Situation solved. Let's get this thing parked. Okay, well, it was still just as hard as I thought it would be, even after that Cintas guy left. I still, to swing right here, I had to do a 90. So that was pretty much my first real 90 in the open world. It's funny to say that, but I had to get around both of these cars right here. And I got a guy right here on my side, and I got vehicles right there. So I had to pull way forward and way wide to the right to start the 90. It's been a while since I did one. I'm in. Over 800 tires. Most of them, from what I understand, had to be individually hand unloaded. They were stacked in there, but you know, not on a bunch of pallets and stuff. 3 hours. It is now 12:30. I'm heading towards Northeast Maryland. Time for some good old-fashioned home time with some friends and family that I haven't seen in a while. Much needed, much needed. Let's get to Northeast.